Okay, so this time around we're doing power of a product. Are you guys getting tired of listening to my voice yet? Oh, that's too bad. We've got this video and another one, and then we'll be finished with this, and then you get to do lots of work. So let's do this. If you notice, we had 2 times 5 inside the parentheses, and it said to multiply it 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do the same thing here. So I have 3x, and it says to multiply it 4 times. So I write this out 4 times, if I can get it correctly. That is the same thing as saying I have 1, 2, 3, 4 3's, and I have 4 x's. So my answer to this would be 3 to the 4th power times x to the 4th power. Now, normally I would tell you that you need to simplify or put in standard form that 3 to the 4th, that 2 to the 3rd, and that 5 to the 3rd. But right now I'm not worried about that. So let's go to the next page, and this should be your next page. And there's a little more to it this time. This time it says I have 2 7's inside, I have 3 y's inside, and I have 4 z's. And it says to write that 2 different times. So 7, 7, y, 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 and z, 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 z. So I've done that part. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 7's. I have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 y's. Oh, I don't know how much room I'm going to have. Ooh, z, 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 z. I'm going to go up above. Z, 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 z. Not a ton of space. I guess I should have written below. So when I write this in exponential form, that means I have 7 to the 4th power, I have y to the 6th power, and I have z to the 8th power. Now in this one, we have to add a certain word when we do our comparisons, because this time around we had different bases. We had 3 different bases. So I want to say each base stayed the same. Okay, it's not like any of the bases went away. 7y and z, 7y and z. They did not go away. They stayed there. Then this time around, when I talk about the exponents, I still want to say that the exponents are multiplied, but I want to say each exponent on the inside of the parentheses was multiplied by the exponent on the outside. So if I look at this, there's an invisible little 1 and invisible little 1. So that's x to the b, that came outward, x to the b, and y to the b. So let's go ahead and try some of these down below. Making sure that I have it on screen so that you can actually see it. So let's do this. I have 3 times 5, and it's written 7 times. So 3, oops, I don't know why I put a multiplication first before I did that. Sorry, that's just going to squiggle out. 3 times 7, nope, I wrote that right there. Please ignore what I've written and let's try that again. It's 3 times 5 written 7 times. 3 times 5 written 7 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, how many 3s do I have? I have 7 3s. How many 5s do I have? I have 7 5s. So my answer is 3 to the 7th, 5 to the 7th. Or if I did it the rule, I would have taken this 1 that's up here and the 1 that's up there, and I would have done 1 times 7, and then I would have had 5, and I would have done 1 times 7 to get me the answer of 3 to the 7th times 5 to the 7th. Okay, let's try the next one. So on this one, I have 17W and I only write it twice. 17W times 17W. On this one, I have 2 17s and I have 2 W's. 17, 1 times 2, W, 1 times 2. So again, I get the same answer of 17 to the 2nd power, W to the 2nd power. Now, hopefully you listened to me and changed this 10 to a 4 and this 9 to a 5. Okay, so let's do this last one. So I have 2 A, B, 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 multiplied 5 times. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 2 A, B, B, B. Oh, I forgot the multiplication there. 2, 1, 2, 3, B, 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 and one last time. 2, 1, 2, 3, and oops, B, 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 B. Okay. So, how many 2's do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many A's do I have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then how many B's? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So my answer is 2 to the 5th, A to the 15th, B to the 20th. So the shortened way, or the rule, 2 to the 1st power times 5, A to the 3rd power times 5, and B to the 4th power times 5. And amazingly, you'll still get 2 to the 5th, A to the 15th, and B to the 20th. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Please revisit this anytime you need.